Okay, so we need to install a doorway reducer between these two vinyl plank flooring rooms, and it's in this beautiful, crusty, dusty trap house. So what better place to learn than someplace like this? So we have our multi-purpose type style reducer. We're going to line it up from door jamb to door jamb. I'm going to use my knife and I'm going to score it at the length we need it to be to fit each doorway. So I'm just going to give it a couple little slices there. And then once we have it scored nicely, make sure you watch those fingertips. Don't you cut yourself. We're going to go ahead and take it. We're going to snap it off. And I'm actually shaping around one little piece of the door jamb there as well so it fits in nicely. I'm going to work that back and forth. Bam. Snapped it off. Now you may need to take your knife and clean up the edges a little bit. You could get some of the pieces of vinyl or plastic sticking out a little. Want to make sure it fits nice so we're good to go. Now there's a handful of different ways to install these doorway reducers. There is no right or wrong. Just use whatever is going to be the best method for your particular project. So on this one, we're just going to grab some liquid nails here. And we are going to go ahead and add some globs of that under this reducer to hold it in place. But stick with me because there could be some other things you got to do in the end here to get it to hold in place. Now, this is such a massive height difference that I'm just going to, every few inches, just put a big old ball of liquid nails in there. So when I push it down, it's going to grab. If I do a bead, it may not even catch. I mean, we're talking about a step between these two doorways here. So I'm going to drop that down. Get it into the glue. Now there is going to be a cure time for this, so you want to set some weights on it or tape it down, or hey, break out your nail gun, because why not, and shoot a couple nails into it. Boom, bam, and there we are. It's going to hold it in place. Now if you weren't using the nail gun, you could just take some duct tape, tape it down in a few spots to kind of keep it from shifting on you. And then from there, I always like to add a weight to it. So, you know, we all have weights in our house that we never use. We buy them with the best of intentions, and then they collect dust. This is the perfect thing to use those weights on. So just set them on top when it's all said and done. Let it cure for 24 hours, and that reducer is not going anywhere. Just like that, you are a professional flooring installer.